Hi, welcome back to the vlog. I don't know how to start this off, if I'm being completely honest, other than hi, my name's JC. I'm a group fitness instructor, I'm a personal trainer, I'm a college student, and I struggle with mental health, and I'd like to do something about it. For those of you that have been watching this channel for a while, if you're like a friend from high school, if you're just a random viewer, anything, if you have watched maybe any vlog in the last year, you probably noticed that my mental health is slowly and surely on a downward spiral, which obviously is not good, not recommended. I want to be open and honest and vulnerable about it, because the reason I sought to seek, that I felt better about seeking help, was because someone that I watch and someone that I don't know, like look up to, because it's not like a parasocial thing, but someone that often inspires me to take care of my own mental health was very open and honest about their journey. So, okay. Even though you look at me and you don't immediately think that is someone who looks like they struggle with PTSD. And even sometimes I look at me and I go, I don't look like someone who struggles with PTSD. Because in my opinion, which I've been told that this is called invalidating my own trauma. In my opinion, what I experienced is not nearly as bad as what millions of people go through on a daily basis. Therefore, my trauma is not real and does not exist. However, obviously my brain is not reacting that way. Just so I don't get like comments and like assumptions made about me, I had a friend pass away in high school, and he was a close friend. He was someone that I cared for deeply. And it was traumatic because we knew he was going to pass away. And that was a very traumatic experience to go through. And how I found out that he had actually passed was very traumatic. And the lack of support from any adult in the school system that I went to was also very traumatic. I was very thankful that I had a good group of friends who we all cared deeply about this person, and we all supported each other through it. And my parents and family system and current partner at the time really helped me through it. However, the school that we went to almost tried to erase him from existence. And that was bad enough on its own. And then we had another classmate pass away from quite truly the exact same thing. And reliving all of that, but then they brought in support for this person because it happened over the school year and not over the summer. I think that just kind of like reinforced the my trauma doesn't matter kind of thing. Not saying that they shouldn't have brought support in, they should have. Both situations were awful. They should have brought support in both times, but they chose not to. Just so I don't get comments like assuming things, because I know damn well that worse things happen to millions of other people on a daily basis. But I also don't get to choose how my brain responds. I'm just like expecting the negative comments because I've gotten like a lot recently. I'm almost 21 now, and I think I've been living and processing that for a while. I think it's part of the reason that I was so bent on getting out of my home state and moving to the Midwest. Because I just wanted to get away from it. And that worked for a while because I had all these new distractions. I completely turned my life around. I discovered fitness. I came out as gay. I figured out where I needed to be religious wise. Like, I was part of a big like non-denominational church before, and then now I am Methodist. Just I figured out all these things about myself, and it worked for a while, but then it stopped working probably about some point last year. There were some self-esteem issues that popped back up. There were some things that started to become triggering. I slowly stopped being able to sleep. And this all happened very slowly over the course of a year. And then I went back home for a week and I got triggered again. Very triggered. And so now for the past 2 months, I have been living in a state of constant alarm, panic, paranoia, fear. I have been triggered for the past 2 months. I have not been sleeping. I have been having panic attacks outside of my apartment. Usually it would only happen in my apartment. And now I'm having them at work. I'm having them while driving. I am having them while like on walks. I'm having them everywhere, and that is debilitating. And so I had been watching a YouTuber that I've been watching for a while, and I didn't watch her because she talked about mental health. I just genuinely felt motivated by her, and she talked about her journey with different types of therapies and seeking help for her, just like her mental health condition, which is very different from mine. And so I started thinking about, what if I start medication? And what if I actually get help for this rather than pretending it's all fine? Because before in therapy, I had been avoiding the subject and I had been talking about other things like my self-esteem issues and just all that stuff. And so finally in June, I decided to confront it head on and say to my therapist, I'm struggling. I cannot sleep. I really need help. I have officially started seeing a psychiatrist. I start my first SSRI medication today. I am doing EMDR therapy, which is therapy specifically used for individuals who have had trauma that they need to process. And I am not even close to better by any means because I'm still not sleeping. And so that is negatively affecting me. But I think I'm now in the mental space where I'm ready to start getting back on my feet and I'm ready to stop just surviving because I don't feel like I've even been living my life for the past 2 months. And the more I think about it, the more I realize that I probably haven't even been living my life for the past year. But during the academic year, I had things that I had to do to keep going. They were good distractions, but I was very emotionless during that time. I was not fun to be around. I was work, school, sleep, repeat. And so I would like to not be that anymore. So yesterday I did this guided journaling prompt and I completely redesigned my entire notion. Because we think of goals as this like driver's, like a car, right? So in the driver's seat, that is your main goal. Passenger seat, that's something that maybe you're working on, but it's not your active focus. And the back seat is something you want to achieve in the future, but these two things have to come first. And I have had mental health in my back seat for a while, and I've had weight loss in the driver's seat. But I'm not losing weight because I'm not sleeping, and I'm so stressed out from all of the panic and anxiety that it is fueling other poor habits. And so mental health has to come in the driver's seat right now, and weight loss is gonna have to be a passenger seat thing. Not back seat, but passenger seat. I wrote down what needs to change. What are my goals? Right? Priority 1 has to be mental health. It's at this point, it is survival mode. And so I am starting an SSRI medication. I'm nervous about that because I've never been on a medication before. I know that I will experience some side effects, and I know that it takes 6 to 8 weeks to even see a little bit of change. And I know that it's an experimentation process because we don't know what works yet, and there's other factors. So I want to start that. I need to sleep through the night. I have to be sleeping. I have to learn how to manage my panic attacks. Priority number 2 is like, who am I outside of my job? And so I'm trying to figure out hobbies and doing hobbies because I enjoy them and as preventative medication in a sense, not as a reaction to burnout. Because before I would only rest if I was so completely mentally and physically exhausted that there was zero other option. I want to rest because I enjoy resting. Priority number 3, I need better work-life balance because work has an emotional power over me. I love my job so much, and there are certain people that I work with that I think know this and know that I'm a yes person. And if they ask me and if they kind of indicate that if I do that, I will get certain opportunities. And so I can't really do that anymore. I need to stop letting work and people at work have power over me. I need to learn to say no. I need to learn to drop things and not fill them with 3 times the amount of work I was doing. So that means leaving Aqua Fitness. And I need to build community. My girlfriend Elsie is an amazing support system, and so is my best friend Tesla, but who else makes me feel as energized and joyful and fulfilled as they do? Because Elsie and Tesla are not responsible for my happiness. I can seek out my own happiness, and spending time with them is amazing, but they also have their own lives. And so what else, who else gives me that same feeling? So those are the things that I'm trying to focus on. In this specific weekend, what I really want to focus on is how do I feel a bit physically better? Because the PTSD reactions, I've had really low self-esteem from it. And next week I turn 21, and that's really weird to think about. And the one thing I keep thinking when I turn 21 is, man, I hate the way I look. Like, I don't want to take a photo on my 21st birthday. And I'm going to the beach and I don't want to wear a swimsuit. I'm gonna feel so uncomfortable in that, and like just all of these thoughts. And that's just gonna fuel everything. And so instead this weekend, we're gonna do a closet clean out. We're gonna get rid of things that even when I lose weight, I'm still not gonna wanna wear them. And I'm going to treat myself to a little bit of shopping and just get the things I need. It is time for a good old-fashioned closet clean out. I just feel like you should go through your closet occasionally and refresh things, because some things you don't wear. So here's mine. I think the last time I did this was literally last year. We're gonna make a sell pile. We're gonna make a donate pile. Put donate on this side, sell on this side. I'll take you through a few pieces of it. Okay, starting with my dresses. I bought this and I never wore it, and I don't think there's a situation that I will wear it. It's in really good condition because it's never been worn. So we're gonna try to sell it. I'm trying to predict ahead of time like what will sell well and what won't, so that I don't like waste my time. This dress, basic black dress, I don't love it, but I need something just in case there's like an event that I have to go to. Okay, this, I like it. I think I maybe wore it once and it just doesn't fit me, and I think when I lose weight I don't think it's going to fit me then either. So I'm gonna attempt to sell on this one because, again, super good condition. I can see them not taking this one. I like this, and I will wear it when I lose weight. This I also like, and I probably could wear this now. I think it's super cute. Good morning. I'm heading to donate my clothes that I cleaned out. I actually feel really good about the closet clean out. Sometimes I feel like I get rid of too much, but I think I was really good last time I did my clean out about like getting rid of like most of the crap from high school. And so this year when I did my clean out, I just had a few things that I like really thought I was gonna want to wear again, and I just looked at them and I was like, I just had to look at them and go, I am never going to want to wear that piece of clothing again, and so that's okay. I've got a smaller bag of like that I'm gonna try to sell to Play-Dohs. I honestly might just go to Goodwill because sometimes I don't like dealing with the people at Play-Dohs. I think that's what I'm gonna do, because I think if I go into Play-Dohs and I get any sort of like attitude, it's just gonna like ruin my day. I know that I'm not a thick-skinned person. Like that's just something about me of, you know, things hurt, they offend me. But I think with that, like it's okay to not have thick skin, but if you don't have thick skin, you have to know how to like manage your life. And that is, I don't want to deal with people at Play-Dohs Closet today. The last few times I've gone in, they've just seemed very annoyed that I have come in to sell clothing. And I am so sorry about that. Okay, so new plan. I hope it goes well. I don't remember how this donation thing worked. I know you just like pull up. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. So I just remember it being weird and I was not the hugest. Here's another thing. Today, I'm going to get lunch with a friend. We're going to like our favorite breakfast place. So excited. And then, other thing that I'm going to do today, well, I need to program. I really need to program, but I'm just gonna start dancing again, and I'm so excited for that. And so I'm hoping, you know, if I figure out who I am outside of work, just enjoying hobbies again. And so I picked up painting, like color, like painting by numbers. I was really enjoying that. That was really fun. I really like playing video games, specifically Stardew Valley. I find that one really fun. But I also love moving my body. Like that's just so fun to me. And I wanted something that maybe wasn't going to be as physically exerting. And I do teach dance. So, you know, you could say it's work, except teaching dance feels like a hobby for me. I maybe make $80 a paycheck teaching dance. Like I do not make much doing it. I do not. I teach like 3 classes a week for 2.5 hours. Like I'm not doing much. Okay. So I'm excited to like dance for me again. And when I was in high school, when I was like really trying to like take it seriously, I got a membership to this online studio called CLI Studios, and they had just a plethora, all of these online dance classes, and I loved it, and I took so many that year. I don't remember why I stopped taking it. I think they like started, I suspect different reasons why they started taking certain there might have been some contractual disputes, there might have been some music licensing things that they no longer wanted to pay for, but I just remember I was like, okay, I'm gonna stop here, so I didn't do it. But now I'm like, I would get back on. I would do it for a year. You know, they've still got a lot of classes, not nearly as many as they used to anymore, but they still have a pretty good selection that I would probably be fine for a year. I don't think I'll renew, but I'll be good for a year. And so I'm gonna do that. I found some like YouTube online dance classes that I'm gonna try to take. And then I think I know what subscription I will move to after that. There's this other program called Space TV. What I like about them is that they're a little bit more like difficult, but I'm not there yet, so we'll see. It'll be fun to dance for me again, and I'm excited. Take at least one class today, but who knows? I'm unsure. Oh, good God, is there a donation drop off open? They should be open, right? They should be. Anyways, my goal is to take one class today. Maybe we'll do two, but I think I want to take just like a ballet technique class again. I feel like that would be really good for me, so. Oh my God, I am so hungry. I don't know if I can wait until brunch. I don't know if I can wait until brunch with my friend because I am so insanely hungry right now. And so I'm gonna pop into Meijer because it's on my way back to work. I've got one more class, maybe. It might not happen, but I'm going to pop in there and see if they've got anything that I could just snack on quick, which I feel like they will. They usually do. Which again, I taught Tabata this morning. That was fun. I love teaching Tabata. I find it so much fun. Yeah. I'm hoping that doing dance again gets me more like back into stretching because I have lost so much flexibility. And I would like to just not feel sore all the time. I think that's my goal. Feel sore, feel flexible. Woo. I've learned that for me, the best way for me to get work done when I'm home alone is to get out of my apartment. So I am going to go to a coffee shop and get my class programming done for today.
I am waiting for a bus at the end of the night, under street lamp, bent face flame by the light. I'm going away.
I'm having anxiety, so we're curing it by trying to associate calming down with getting a sweet treat.
And also going on a drive.
Yeah, Elsie's been classically conditioning me.
Yes, I have. Every Tuesday we've gone on a drive.
Why do you think we've gone on a drive every Tuesday? What have I done every Okay, unpopular opinion. Spanish or Vanish is the best song that Duolingo has released. It's actually the best thing they've made as a company. There's our favorite sushi place. It's so cheap. You can get like Do you know what we own at home, Elsie? We own spoons. So anyway, this sushi place, it's so cheap that you can get
2 rolls.
2 rolls for like less than $10. Oh, it's my other favorite song. This song's on the playlist because it has to be happy music.
I've also banned JC from sad music.
Why?
Because if you consistently listen to sad music when
You get
you're
more sad.
you'll stay sad.
Ah.
Case in point, Elsie run during 2020.
And JC. Guys, my favorite song is What's Wrong With Me by Olivia Rodrigo because I just relate to it so much and I'm not gonna show you where I live because... Alright, we have a clothing haul that I'm gonna do and then I will probably end this vlog. So let's get this done. So I went clothing shopping a few days ago and bought a bunch of things that I needed. Here's the haul. I got this white sports bra, same exact brand, also on sale. I got a swimsuit top. I'm pretty happy with it. It's like a tankini top. I like the detailing in the front. I think it's super cute. I have 2 pairs of denim shorts. I got this black pair, very nice. And then I also just got a regular denim pair. I got this, okay, you can't tell in the lighting, but this is a butter yellow t-shirt. I love this t-shirt. It's super soft. This is the shirt that I'm gonna wear for my birthday. It is this white shirt, but the reason I like it is it has this like ribbed part at the bottom and it is super flattering on me. And it feels just like me. And just a few more things. I got a swim skirt for both the fishing trip and for swimming. I like it. I really like how it's got a higher... And then finally, my fishing shirt. I found this like purple patterned one because the other option was white and I just didn't really like the white color because I didn't want to get sunscreen stained. So this is my swim shirt. I think it's cute.
Gonna shine on the